Okay, so I started with my artichoke love, thanks to Christelle, and she knows who she is, and she has fed me already. And she started them in such a simple and delicious way, and then I bought a bunch, and then I cooked them all, and it has been amazing. And then when I posted about it, everyone was like, oh my god, I didn't know how to eat artichokes. And if I'm honest, this is the first time that I actually have eaten them, because I remember when I was a girl, my mom had to do a dinner party for my dad or something like that, and she had to cook them, and it was a mess, and she hated it, and never again did I try them until, you know, those, you know, when you eat the hearts and stuff, that you buy them either frozen or in those stores, and it never tastes the same. But what Christelle gave me when I went to her house, I was like, I want more of this. So she showed me how to do it, and then I googled a little bit more, and then I decided to give it a go. So we start with the artichokes, which by the way are a flower, but they are not really a vegetable. Well, technically they're not a vegetable. Then you get a really sharpened knife, and you kind of go. So my knife probably not that sharpened, but the idea is for you to kind of like remove that, right? And you have to be careful because these bits are really sharp. I always end up like hurting myself. And what I did last time was actually that I went a little bit deeper to make sure that I had the good stuff there. There we go. So you do this, try not to hurt yourself too much, and then you cut also the top. And as you can see, I need help with my knives. Let me change knives. This is actually sharpened, what the hell? Seriously, like the worst that can happen to a chef is to have a very blunt knife, and I think that's it. All my knives are blunt. So, this is what you're gonna end up having. Something that looks like a little flower. Now, once you have done them all, these you can discard. And then what I did last time and what I'm gonna be showing you today is super simple. Basically, I don't have a pressure cooker, I have an Instapot. So I basically put them on the Instapot for half an hour until look at how they change the color, right? The first time that I did them, I actually soaked them in lemon juice. Someone told me that that could be a good idea, but then a bunch of people told me that not to even bother. If you're gonna soak them on lemon juice, just basically soak them up. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And then when I put them in the pressure cooker, I just use the steamer thingy to put them there. And then once they're ready, what I do is very simple. I love this olive oil. It's a Qatari. I swear it smells so good. And what I'm doing is that I'm gonna put it here. I'm actually gonna finish it up. Such a good olive oil. Then I have some salt. Sea salt. And as you can see, I'm not measuring anything because this is kind of like whatever floats your boat the best. And then I also have some lemon juice. And this is real lemon juice. We just juice a bunch of lemon in one go to make my life easier when I'm cooking. I'm gonna get me a fork. And then I decided to add some Zaatar because it does give them like a really nice, I don't know, fresh taste, and so far everyone has loved it. And finally, one of my secret ingredients in the whole wide world, garlic. Again, one of those things that I don't measure because I just go all in when I add it. So like I said, you cut your artichokes, you remove the top, you remove the stem. You put them in a pressure cooker for half an hour just with some water, maybe some salt, but that's pretty much it. I added some garlic just because if I can add more garlic, why wouldn't I? And then when they're ready, you take them out. And then I have this mix here, right? You can see. It smells delicious. And then you kind of like put them there. And if I lose any of the petals, I'll just kind of like put them back there. And I'm like, you're staying there, my love. And then I keep doing that with all of them. And what I've been doing is that I cook a bunch. So right now I'm gonna cook all of these, and then I'm gonna freeze some and then reheat them later on. And I will be continue cooking them the same exact way. So you basically cook them all in the steamer or in the pressure cooker, and then you can add whatever sauce you want, and that's it. And what you eat is this part here. So you just kind of like there. I take that. I'll eat it. And then at the end, you're gonna find yourself with this figure here, the meat, which sadly fell here, and then a fuzzy bit. Now, what I've been doing to make life easier is that I kind of move them around like that so that I can expose the meat. See? See, this is all the meat part that you eat. This is the heart of the artichoke. Look how easy it is to take it out. And that's the doorbell, because I have a client coming. And then this, let me just peel it all for you guys. If you keep on opening it like a flower, because it is a flower, it is an edible flower. See, this is still part of that. And right now it's a little bit hot, so I'm just popping it there and I'll eat it later. And then you are gonna uncover this part. This is not edible. This fuzzy bit you throw, you basically shove it in the bin. But everything else is. So what I do is that I kind of like try to open them a little bit, but if you're sharing with family, once you get to the last bit, just make sure that you throw this part, okay? And that's it. That's how you eat your artichokes. And I'm gonna carry on cooking more because I'm obsessed with them. I really hope that you love your artichokes as much as I have been loving them. And keep me posted if you made them. Bye.